Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I hate doing videos like this, but sometimes they just gotta happen. So this is an update video. Just want to bring you guys some news. Hopefully there's not too much background noise. I'm trying to talk loud. So in post-production, I can hopefully cancel out the background noise and not cancel out my voice. Alright, anyways, so the biggest thing, I think, hopefully, I'm going to be able to get a car within the next year or so. I mean my dream car. I might get a car somewhere in the middle, but probably towards the end of the year or maybe next year, like the beginning of like 2018, I will be getting it. And I don't want to spoil what it is. Maybe like halfway through 2017 I might do it. The second thing, the feature video might not happen at the beginning of January like it's supposed to because of interference with life events, or at least the most of it. It might happen, but it might not be as good. I hope it is, but yeah, things happen. But I will be going to Cars and Coffee, and I know that for sure. And supposedly, a lot of my friends are actually supposed to be going, and a lot of people from, or not like a lot of people, but quite a few people from Garage Amino. Maybe if I meet you there, you see me, you can come hang out and chill or whatever, and talk, look at cars, make a video, you know. That's the only really big news coming up. I'm sorry that I really haven't been posting videos. I've recorded like 2 videos or like 2 events or whatever you want to call it. There would be videos, but they ended up, well, they did happen. It just, the footage is either like not good or yeah, something just had to happen to ruin it. Always happens every single time. But you know, stuff happens, they happen for a reason, but sometimes they happen for the better. So I hope the next year for my YouTube goes great, and I hope your year does too. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I had one too. I don't want to really go into too many details on what I got because I feel like that's selfish, but I guess I'll tell you one thing. So I've been talking about wanting to get the camera I've been talking about. Well, that's what you're seeing, I guess, this video on. I'll even take a picture for you right now and then just put it in. I don't want to do too much, you know. Yeah, the camera is amazing so far. I might have to get a new SD card because even though I have one of the best SD cards that at least Samsung makes, Sony's just like, so apparently it needs to be a Blu-ray disc. There's an airplane going over, because there's like an airport like a few miles down. It won't record it the full 28 megabytes per second, but it will record it 17 megabytes per second, which is actually YouTube standard anyways. So it's not like it really matters right now. I'm not really doing anything cool. Oh yeah, so I'll have a review of the camera going up in like a month or so once I get used to it and get a new SD card and whatnot. I might throw a few pictures in, or I probably already have, of some images I took with it. It's got great low light, but I don't want to call it a lie. On their Sony's page, Amazon, like anywhere you can buy it, it says it's supposed to go up to 16,200, or yeah, 16,200 ISO, which for some odd reason in the settings you can only put it up as high as 3,200, but that's all right. Somebody's coming in, I don't know who they are. Awkward. And yeah, I just kind of went somewhere random that had like I guess a nice scenic view to make this video. So I got an external mic, that's how you're hearing me, because otherwise you'd just be hearing like everything around me and then probably not me. But yeah, I will have a review of the camera going up in a month or so. I'm beginning the stabilizer, the camera's mint. I ended up, really all the big things I got was the camera and not the stabilizer, but I will be making the stabilizer. Other than that, I just got a bunch of shirts, a few pairs of underwear, a few pairs of socks, like a pair of pants, some pictures, a few model cars, and that's all I can think of right now. And a billion Amazon cards, which I'm fine with. Like, who wouldn't be fine with Amazon cards? Anyways, oh my goodness, how did I not think of this? It's because I got it early. I actually got it a month early. I ended up getting the graphics card that I've been talking about. I didn't get the GTX 1050 Ti, but I ended up getting the RX 460, which it works, and it works in my computer somewhat. So yeah, I got it in, I installed the drivers, I went to restart it, and it was like, hey, guess what, the drivers, or I went to open up the settings of the overclock utility, and it was just like, the drivers aren't installed. I'm just like, then why are there settings if like the drivers aren't installed? So my friend told me something, that he had the same problem, and I did it, and I'm still getting the problem. So I'm just taking it back and hopefully getting that, the GTX 1050, but I'm kind of swerving. I don't mean like swerving, but like I don't know how to say this. Swerving off from getting the graphics card. I just might end up getting the SSD because I don't really do that much gaming anymore. And the GT 610 works fine enough for what I do. But I just might get the SSD and then probably just the SD card. And maybe something else for myself, I don't know. I'll end up putting a picture of that in like, I already have, like I said before, because yeah, I'm a scrub. I don't think of things, I just go off my brain. I don't do scripts. I like to keep it natural, you know what I mean? I also ended up creating my own company. Well, it's a company, but I like to refer to it as a culture. It's called Slaughter Gang. It's a car culture for the non-remorse. Like, you're probably thinking that sounds really harsh, but it's just supposed to mean cars that go above and beyond. You know what I mean? So I'll put I'll put a link to the main page of all the products down in the description. If you want to go check it out, you can do so. I have, I think, like 3 or 4 like full-on like banner stickers, whatever you want to call them, like 2 normal stickers, and I think 4 or 5 shirts. I'm trying to create as much product as I can, and a lot of people say it's like nice and minty, you know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, guys, like I said, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I did so myself, and I hope you have a wonderful new year, and I hope I do too. But other than that, I hope you have a boost the rest of your day. Live your life at full throttle and keep it 100. And I'll see you guys in future days to come.